Hey, I'm making one of my family's favorite recipes. We don't have pot pies down here, so I have to make them from scratch. And right now, I cooked some chicken thighs and I cut them up and I got some frozen mixed vegetables and just threw them in there with a little bit of water. And now they're simmering together. And so it'll create a really good base for my sauce. I'm gonna put some flour in there and some salt and pepper. And I don't really wanna make crust because it takes a long time. So here in Ecuador, they sell these empanada pre-made doughs. And I just take those and I put them in, what are they called? Little muffin tins. And it creates its own little pot pie. But so I will show you that process in just a minute. But here's the little empanada doughs, and they're really good actually. They work really good. So I'll show you the rest of the process in just a minute. Okay, so now I mix some flour and water and put it into the pot and let it simmer a little bit so that I got this kind of thick sauce. And there's my empanadas, and I just put 2 in there because they stick together, but I just wanted to show you what they look like. I can only do one at a time. So basically, I'll show you how I do this. So I got right here a half a cup, but I'm not gonna quite do a whole half a cup because it will be too much probably. So I just fill it up like that and make sure I get plenty of chicken and vegetables. And then once I do that, I just fold it over the top like this. And yeah, so I'll do that for all of them. And I will have enough to make 12. So I'll have 12 little pot pies like this, and I'll cut little slits on the top so that it'll let some steam come out. But I'll let you see what they all look like before I put them in the oven. Oh, and I greased these little things so that they won't stick. Okay, I'll show you what they look like before I put them in the oven in just a minute. Okay, so here I have my 12 little chicken pies, little chicken pot pies, if you want to call them that. I don't know, that's what we call them. And then there's another one. I guess they're kind of like empanada pies because this is empanada dough. But I had some leftover chicken mixture, so I just put it in this extra thing that I greased, and I used 2 of the doughs, one for the bottom and one for the top, and kind of stretched it over. And so maybe my husband will eat that one because he absolutely loves these. He asks for them at least once a week. But anyway, about to put them in the oven, and I will show you the finished project. So these are done. I baked them at 350 for about 15 minutes. And it's gonna depend on your oven, how long or how hot you're gonna cook them, but the edges you could see right here got a little brown, and some of them, the juices started to come out. So yeah, it's super easy. Some people like to brush the tops of their things that they make with dough like this with like an egg wash. I didn't do that because, like I said, I'm just keeping it simple, and it doesn't affect the taste at all. It just kind of makes it more shiny on the top. But honestly, I don't care about that. So anyway, this is super easy. It's very good. My family loves it. And yeah, so I will show you what it looks like when you cut into it. All right, so this is the finished product. I turn them upside down just because they're a little bit easier to cut. And I'm gonna cut one so that you can see what it looks like. Wow, that looks so good. And like I said, they're super easy. My family loves them. They ask for them at least once a week now that I started making them. But look at that, super good. anyway, maybe some of you can make this and enjoy super easy homemade pot pie-ish type meal. And yeah, your family's gonna love it. And you can definitely alter this recipe and put in any kind of fillings that you want. And yeah, super good. Here's my son, he's ready to eat. All right, bon appetit.